Hey everyone, so this is Jenny, and I know it has been like over 5 months since I last uploaded a video, and the only reason I know that is because I went to my channel on YouTube and checked to see what the last video was that I uploaded. It said it was 5 months ago, so it's been about 5 months, and so I do apologize for that. This video is just gonna me saying a quick hello and giving you a quick update and letting you know kind of why I disappeared for a while. Not that there was any big reason why, but and if I sound a little like hoarse, it is the morning. I just woke up and I haven't showered yet, so it's the weekend, and so I always have kind of more of a scratchy voice in the morning until I shower. But so hi, I'm really gonna try and get back into making videos and uploading them, and I do have a couple haul videos that I'm going to actually do today of wax orders I've received somewhat recently. And then I think the last time I recorded a video was probably like November-ish last year. There was a few hauls I got at the end of the year that I never recorded or uploaded. I recorded them and never uploaded them. And there was one video that I really do apologize about this. I got a random act of kindness from Tammy, who is one of my subscribers here on YouTube, and then also I've talked to her here and there on Facebook, and she sent me a gift, which was super, super sweet, and it was this table runner here that you see. And I recorded it, and I just never got it uploaded. And so I'll talk a little bit about that. I'm going to try and not keep this video too long, but I don't have good internet service at my house. I'm in this weird, funky zone that I only get Verizon. Well, now they're Frontier Communications, and my service is crap. And so I always uploaded videos at work, kind of after hours, using my work's Wi-Fi. Because I didn't have unlimited data or anything like that. I used to do it with my phone back in the days when I had unlimited data. And I used to be able to do that pretty easily because I was working ridiculous hours, so I was always at the office late, and so when the office cleared out, I would connect to my Wi-Fi and upload so that I wouldn't interfere with anyone else's like ability to work and stuff. But after September last year, my work schedule actually got really normal for the most part, and I was leaving, at normal hours, and people were in the office later than me, so I just wasn't really able to upload videos. So that was kind of one of the reasons, like part of the reason why I kind of stopped uploading and stopped recording. But then also, like personal stuff, as far as like, I kind of hit this point at the end of December where I was just feeling like blah all the time. Because I wasn't eating well, I wasn't taking care of myself, I wasn't doing anything horrible, but, eating a lot of fast food, eating a lot of processed food, and I just felt like crap. And so in the very beginning of January, I was standing in a Walmart, and there was this magazine that said something like, lose, 10 pounds in a week or something, 10 pounds in 7 days, which I know those diet gimmicks, like, aren't anything that really, like, works per se. You can lose weight, but then usually gain it back. But it intrigued me. I opened the magazine, and it actually was talking about a whole food plant-based diet, it was giving up meat, giving up all animal-based products like dairy and eggs, and cutting out high-fat foods like oil, and reducing and cutting out processed foods, and cutting out salt, and like all these rules, right? Well, this was like a 7-day diet plan that it was just like really, really strict, whole food plant-based. So you're talking about fruits, vegetables, grains, legumes, beans, anything that came from the earth, but that was not too high in fat. So you had to like limit your avocado intake. So I was like, I can do this for 7 days. So I did. That's what I did. I went out and bought a bunch of stuff and did it for 7 days, and in that 7 days I lost like, I think about 7-8 pounds, which was great. Like, that was definitely an incentive, but the biggest incentive for me was the amount of energy I got. I got this huge energy boost. I could not believe it. So one, in that process, I detoxed from coffee, and I never even had a headache. I have no idea how that happened, because I was like an everyday coffee drinker, and if I didn't have my coffee by like noon, I would have like a horrible headache. I got myself off of coffee because I cut out dairy, so I couldn't put cream in my coffee, and I love cream and sugar in my coffee. I wasn't supposed to have sugar. So I weaned myself off of coffee, and when I remember being in my office and being in a meeting and feeling like I could not sit down. I had so much energy, and not like caffeine type energy, but just natural energy. Like I needed to be up and moving. And I couldn't believe it because before that I was so lethargic all the time. I was tired all the time. I'd come home at night and be like, I'm tired. I can't do anything. I didn't want to do anything on the weekends, because I was like, I worked all week and I'm tired. So that huge energy boost kept me on this diet. And so basically since I think I started at like January 4th or 5th, I have been like 95% whole food plant-based. I've been following this diet. So kind of it's vegan, but it's even stricter than vegan. Now I will say, especially for those of you who may be friends with me on Facebook, I've had the occasional seafood. Like if I go out with friends, because I love, love, love seafood. Like that's one thing that I'm like, I'm not going to give it up 100% because I love sushi and I do really enjoy seafood. And then I also am finding that in some restaurants that you go to, the vegan option is like a white pasta with like, or technically it's not even vegan. A lot of times it's white pasta with like a cream sauce. That's the only vegetarian option they have. And I don't feel like that's healthy. And since the point of me of doing this diet is for health reasons, then if I go to a place, I look for something that looks healthy. So if that includes some kind of seafood, then I'll opt for the seafood dish that maybe has like brown rice and veggies versus like a white pasta with cream sauce. The other thing that's made a huge difference, my skin has cleared up like amazing. So I go to, I have this facialist type woman, esthetician, whatever, that I've been going to her for years for facials. And since I started this, I literally, I've had a couple pimples that have come out, but I used to just constantly have breakouts. Like there was not a single day I would go where I didn't have a pimple on my face, and usually it was multiple. Since I started this cutting out diet, my skin has completely changed. I've had people at work being like, your skin looks amazing. What are you doing? I can't believe the change it's made to me, like physically, So on top of losing weight, plus feeling so much energy, plus my skin just improving so much. So I am sticking to this at home. I do not buy any dairy, no eggs, and no meat product, no animal product. If I go out and eat with family or friends, I will occasionally have seafood. And I'm really trying to I went on vacation recently to Italy, and I had beef twice. But that was it. So I'm really trying to stay away from all that stuff and do a very healthy vegan style diet and cook a lot at home. And so that has taken a lot of my time, because especially when I first started that diet, I felt like I was at the grocery store every single day picking up a new ingredient to be able to cook. Now that I've kind of gotten comfortable and familiar with how to cook on this diet, it's not as difficult. I can kind of do most of my shopping on the weekend and maybe just occasionally have to stop at a store during the week to pick up something. So that's kind of something that's like new. Now I've lost a total of 25 pounds on that diet. And I kind of have slowed down my weight loss recently because I've been eating out a little bit more. So even if I'm sticking to the vegan with a little bit of seafood. So I've heard people call that, I looked it up online to see if there was a term for a vegan who eats seafood, but I can't remember what it was now. But I've been eating, I think, a little bit more of like oil in my diet and incorporating a little bit more processed food. Not a lot, but a little bit more. So my weight loss has kind of stopped, but I haven't gained any back. But I kind of want to get to that point where I kind of jump started again and really get strict with following the diet, or really I should call it my new way of eating. And so, because I really plan on making this a lifestyle like change and doing this like 95% of the time, I'm sticking to this whole food plant-based diet. So it's that's been a big change for me. And just as an FY too, I guess, so it is May, what is today? May 7th. And I know I have an autumn candle going, but that's because, so I'm in Southern California. We had a storm roll in yesterday that brought really cold weather and a lot of rain. And although the sun is peeking out quite a bit this morning because it is Sunday morning, it is chilly. And so I have heaters on in my apartment, and I felt like burning something that was more of like a fallish / winter type scent. So I have this autumn candle going now. So that's kind of it for me. I mean, there's not a lot that's new or different. I think I've just been focusing on me a little bit more than on YouTube, but I've still been melting wax every day like I normally do because I have so much I need to melt through it. And I have received, let's see, I think the orders I've received recently since like December, I did have a VCS order I got in her December opening. That was for a few loaves. It wasn't a big order, but I didn't record that. I've received 2 Glitterati mystery boxes because my name came up on her last list. Like I was at the end of her last list. Oh, I was at the end of her last list because I had deferred from her last list. So I got called up for that. Plus I won one of her weekend flash sales. So I got 2, recently I've gotten 2 mystery boxes from her. Then I got a destination wax order, which I am going to record for you next. And that is through the fundraiser that was done for Janet, or the auction, I should say, sorry, that was done for Janet, the owner of Haley's Heavenly Scents. Which I'll talk about that more later in my next video. But I did buy, because I've never tried Destination Wax, I thought here's a good opportunity to contribute towards a good cause, plus try a new vendor. And then I ordered from Tiffany Candles just recently with a specific purpose, so I have that order here for you. And then I have a Bathing Garden order on the way. Because there was a particular scent I really wanted. It probably, I think it's going to be delivered, because I have it delivered to my office, so it would have arrived today, or sorry, yesterday, Saturday, but it'll be there Monday because my office is closed on Saturdays. And, oh, and then I just submitted my custom order with Glitterati, which I'm super pumped about. It is a huge order. If you've been watching me for a while and you saw my last Glitterati custom order that was in the end of 2014, this one is even bigger. So yeah, I do plan on probably from that. So the one thing with Glitterati, because it's so hard to get, I kind of went crazy ordering, and I was like, if I don't like something, I will destash it, because that stuff sells at full retail. So especially because it'll be a new order. So anything that I get, if I don't like something, if I over-ordered, I can just sell it and get money back. So even though I'm not a destasher, when I get my Glitterati order, I may actually do some destashing if there is stuff that I don't care for. I do have a lot of family that loves wax, so I will also probably open it up to them to buy stuff off of me, or even just give stuff to them. I don't know, but we'll see. So just because Glitterati is so hard to get your hands on. So that's kind of my update for wax. I haven't been buying nearly as much as I used to. And although I think about it here and there, I'm like, I'm not as like enticed by all the openings. And I wouldn't even be buying this Glitterati order if it wasn't for the fact that just there's no way you can defer now on her custom list. And who knows if I'll ever get on a custom list again. Plus wax I have from her from my first custom order, I have probably about like 30% of it left. It still is amazing, like especially stuff that for me in the bakery bags, I find that her wax store and bakery bags last a lot longer than in the polypropylene little plastic bags. So I'm going to go crazy with it and just enjoy it, and then try not to order more for a while. So I won't have as many videos as I used to have because I just won't have as many hauls, but hopefully I can still be current with trying to stay up on reviews and stuff like that. So that's kind of everything. Sorry again for kind of disappearing for a while, and for those of you that have stuck around and are watching this video, thank you so much, and I will have some more videos for you, so I will talk to you soon. Bye.